back to the vlog. I'm here by some peanut butter because Hadley decided, that's my cousin, she decided to get in the freaking way while we're trying to be out here making an omelet. So this is the omelet station, as you can see. Oh, well, nice. Lol, sorry about that one. We're just gonna get ingredients first. Okay, so we're back. Oh, that's the setup. We're just gonna get our materials. Okay, so this is some sausage that my mom cooked up, and yeah, she didn't catch it on her own. Obviously, she's no farmer. And oh, maybe I haven't said that. We're making an omelet. It's what I have for lunch, so I figured this would be an easy one for you guys to. It's also really easy to make. And then in here, you'll see our chili sauce. This is a family recipe. People claim that it's like a salsa. They are wrong. Nothing like that. We also, this isn't how you make an omelet, but I do need a drink. And then this is our butter. Okay, seriously, the butter is all over itself. Also, hey, there's me in the microwave. Oh, we need a plate. I'm done. You think you know how to make things that you do every day, and then you try to make a video about it, and you're like, wow, poor execution, Lexi. I also need a fork to get the sausage out, and I need the pan. You'll notice that they just sit here on the drain board because I do this at least twice a week, sometimes more. Actually, it's usually every day. I just will miss 1 or 2 days a week. So it's the inverse of what I just said. Anyway, so we're about ready to start. That's all our ingredients. And here we go. Okay, we are officially cooking. I get really thirsty while I'm while I'm making food, because I'm wow, that looks so yummy, but it's raw egg. You can't really eat raw egg. They don't usually allow that. Okay, so pretty simple stuff. You just turn on the oven. Oh, it's not an oven, this is a stove. I like to spray it with a lot of this because I hate when my omelet gets stuck. Honestly, that's probably how there's butter all over this, because of the fact that I spray 8,000 pounds of it. I know it's not real butter, and don't come at me. I get it. I know it's very fake, but I don't want to get actual butter out, so. You have to wait for it to heat up a little bit, but I like to put my eggs in and mix them around, if that makes sense. Oh, also, I'm a freaking hungry child. 5 eggs, brothers. I know that might seem like a lot, but you'd be surprised. Once I have it all done, even with sausage and stuff in it, obviously I'm full when I'm done eating it, but before I would put meat in it, 5 was still not really a lot. Because I don't know, just straight egg is not as filling as it sounds, even when there's 5 of it. Also, patent spatula. I seriously don't use any other tool for this except the freaking pan. Oh, I think we have an actual chick. That's actually really funny. That egg is not the right color. Oh, the pan's a little warm. Oh yeah, there's no way for me to show that to you. Ooh. Just kidding. I'll put it in the clip. We can do camera from this one. Okay, maybe you can't see it, but I'll insert photo here. I'm not actually that good at editing, so I don't know how that will work out, but anyway, so now that you have your eggs, I hate having stuff in my way, so I just do little things at a time. Use your spatula, chop them up, because no one wants a full egg in there, yeah. And then I stir it around. And then this part's pretty easy, honestly. You just let it cook. Here we go. So once you stir it so the yolks and the white, invisible stuff is all together, and you're good. And then I have, this. Oh, that's what I forgot. Freaking cheese, dudes. Cheese is actually the easiest part. Actually, this whole thing is the easiest part. It's not a complex recipe. And also it's an omelet, so you can seriously put in whatever the heck you want. and I have no way of telling you to stop because, hi, it's a pre-recorded video. You have to like let this might not make sense if you've never made one, but you have to let like the bottom part of like your layer of eggs, you have to let the bottom like kind of cook a little bit. It'll look really white, like from the top, but like you want it to like cook a little bit so that when you put your meats and stuff in and like cheeses, they don't just like sink and then that part gets like super burnt on like the pan. It's better if it's like halfway cooked, then you put your meat and cheese in. That way the meat is like warm and the cheese is melted, and then you flip. The flip part's actually kind of the hardest part, but like I wouldn't say I'm a professional, but also I'm a professional. So now we're just waiting for it to cook. Ooh, be back in a second. Hopefully if I can edit correctly, that part should just be a time lapse of me standing here waiting for it to get warm enough. Also, you should have seen my dog. Me check Instagram and there might have been a part. Yeah, now there's a part of me sending a streak. It's, you know, on Snapchat. I don't know if you're hip like I am, but that was something I did. It's like white. You can kind of, I'll insert another photo here. You'll see the, it's basically like you can just tell that the bottom part's like getting more cooked. Yep. And here we go. Now you put your materials in. Easiest one's the meat because like it doesn't really matter where it goes. You just kind of want it like all over. Well, again, the whole thing's easy because you don't have to put meat. You can straight up just do eggs. You can put like whatever you want. If I had like spinach, guarantee there'd be some spinach in here. I love spinach. I hate green vegetables, but some reason that's like one that I'll stand. And green beans. And peas, depending on what they're in, but you know how it be. You can't just eat anything you want. Okay, so put your meat in. I just kind of like to have enough that like it's spread out. You know how it is. Actually, you don't. That's why you're here watching how to make an omelet video. And then you do some cheese. And basically, I liked a lot of cheese because then it's like stringy when I like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's like melted, a whole layer in the middle. That's the best part. Okay, that's not the best part. The chili sauce is the best part, but I know that none of you have chili sauce unless you're directly related to me and get it from my grandma. So, haha, I know you don't. I don't know what to talk about because it just has to like cook. So we might just head right back into time-lapse land because it ain't done. So, bye-bye. So here I was just scrolling on Instagram and checking my phone. That was me trying to show you a picture of my cousin who I love. This is me doing TikTok dances. This is me hugging my dog. I'm basically really boring and that's kind of all. So, I'll be inserting another photo of this, but you can kind of tell when like you should be like getting ready to flip it is because the edges like, okay, well you know what an edge is, but the edges will like get like a darker yellow, and also when you like kind of shake the pan, if the edges aren't like moving, like they're obviously not like still just liquid. So I'll show you. It's okay, well it's not gonna like look good in a photo, but I don't think anything really looks good in a photo. Hi, especially me. Ooh, burn on myself. And then you just kind of, so I just get my like spatula underneath it a little bit like this. And then I push into like the middle, and then I just kind of get like this. Then you're gonna flip it. It's actually really simple. You just kind of, and then I like to squish it so that the excess runny stuff kind of creates like a seal on the outer edge of it. And it's okay if it does this where it kind of like breaks open. That's fine. Because hopefully if something spills out, it'll just like cook over it and then seal itself back up, which is totally chill. If it doesn't spill out, then like you're totally fine because that means that nothing in there is coming out. So don't worry about it at all. It's seriously like if stuff starts to like spill, you probably flip too early, and it's also like easy fix. You just kind of, you can also just like hold your pan at this angle so then none of it will like flow this way and make like its own omelet over here. Also, I'm waiting for the moment when I burn myself on the pan. I've never had to show someone how to make an omelet. I didn't even learn from anybody. I just like was trying to make scrambled eggs one day, and I'm like, oh, what if you did like an over easy egg? And then I popped the over easy egg. Okay, you might not know what that is. It's when the yolk is it's when the yolk is still like runny, but the white part's cooked, and so you pop it with your fork when it's done cooking, and it's like a sauce on it. I was trying to do that, but when I flipped it, I accidentally popped it, so it got like cooked, and then I was like, oh my gosh, it's kind of like an omelet. Poof, idea. It's really simple. So this part is actually the easiest part. It just kind of like, I've said that every part's the easiest part. I'm sorry, that's probably really like misleading. The edges will just like, you can tell when cheese is cooked or not. That's what mine is. It's just like cheese and melted cheese coming out the sides. So you can tell when it starts to get like less liquidy because it won't look like a liquid, obviously. Really simple though. You just kind of let it chill for a minute. And then what I do, okay, I know that like you could probably just like underneath it, flip it. That's so dangerous because if you, okay, I did that once. If you haven't like cooked it all the way, then you'd be like flipping it and then all the like stuff on the edges, like in the little, like are gonna like splash out. Or like one time I did it and they like got down the side of the pan and like cooked all over the stove. I was like, bruh. So don't do that. That's the most dangerous way to flip it, in my opinion. I like to just like slide it around to the other side. Okay, well, it's not gonna keep moving because I'm tilting the pan, but it's like that. And then I put my spatula under this side of it, pull it like this, and then just, see, that's so much safer. Did you see how, no, that didn't go anywhere? Also, mine was cooked, but like, even if it wasn't, because like this whole motion, that's how you spill stuff. And that's also just a large problem. Don't do it. So I just like to get it till the point where it all looks like this. This like nice little brown, maybe a few spots of white, but just like that. If you smell something burning, this happens to me a lot because the pieces of sausage, they'll like sometimes like slip to an edge or something and then they start to like cook more. It's like cool because like they don't actually burn, they just like smell like it. Like because I eat them and they taste fine, so they're not burnt, but you know how it is. You can add like whatever the heck you want to these. They're just really easy to make and they're really filling. I usually do it after like my Socratic go on, like every day. Because it ends about 1 and then I'm hungry because I ate breakfast at like 9. So I'm like, well, I'm starving. Also, I'm just hungry all the time. That's the thing. I don't know why I don't gain weight, but that could be a whole nother story. So I just flip it a few times. To the other side. And sometimes that like thing isn't cooked, like the crack in the middle that I showed you. That thing right there. So I just hold it like straight up and down with like my finger and the spatula, and you can hear it, it's cooking. They're like super loud and obnoxious, but anyway. And then I just plop it on my plate. Turn the oven off. Safety, folks. We don't want to be burning no houses down. And then you just take it over to your nice food eating area. And let me just move the camera. And by camera, I mean iPad because I'm not actually cool enough to have a camera. And then this is what it will look like. Woo. I know, it's not like a great dinner setup, but it's pretty cool. This is chili sauce. I shall explain how to use it. It's a sauce. Open it up, obviously. And then you're gonna go like this. And I just pour it all over it. Pretty easy, then you eat it. This is the final product. It's pretty tasty. Have fun making your own.